Hello everyone, welcome back to Golang Fiber tutorial, and today we're going to learn how to use JWT token and Fiber middleware. So let's start. So first go to our project file and then open our code Visual Studio Code, and here is the previous done project that we did. If you have not seen if you had not seen my previous video, please go to my playlist, which is a Golang Fiber tutorial, and then check out all those videos that were uploaded. Like part 1, almost 7 videos uploaded, and this is the part 8. So today we're going to learn about JWT token and middleware. So let's start. So first let us see what is called JWT token. So JWT token, here if we see what is JWT token, the full form of JWT means JSON Web Token. Okay, it is used uh, for securing your APIs. Okay, especially for securing your REST APIs. Okay, it's an operation that compares. Okay, JSON Web Token is a process internet standard for creating data with optional signature and or optional encryptions whose payload holds JSON that asserts some numbers of claim. The tokens are signed either using a private secret or public key. Okay, and not so much good in explaining all this, but I will try to explain you whatever I understood here. So here come to this whiteboard. So okay, something error is going on here. What is the error? Okay, it should work. What is happening? What is happening, man? It should work. Yeah, it's working. I think my internet is a little bit slow, but no problem. It is loaded here. Okay, so we're going to talk about JWT token. JWT token, which is the full form of JWT, means the JSON Web Token. That means by knowing the full from the JSON Web Token, you already came to know that what is JSON. Okay, JSON is a JSON is a JavaScript object notation. Okay, it's a standard text-based format for representing structured database on JavaScript object. JSON is actually used to send communicate between one server to another. So let us talk about what is JSON first. Suppose okay, this is your server 1, and okay, here, okay, we can edit this. I think this is server 1. Suppose it's a front end, and this is a server 2. This is the backend. Now what happened is, now because we have multiple many developers, like there is the different developers for front end and different developers for backend. Okay, so and front end developer is working on the different server and backend developer is working on the different server. So now they are using different what we can say framework or technology. Like front end is using React.js and backend is using Golang. So these are two different technology, and the project is hosted in a different server. So to communicate with these two, okay, we have to communicate with these two, right? We have to connect these two. How these two, front end and back end, is going to talk with each other, you know. Front end cannot run alone, okay. He need back end. He need to connect with the database, and only the back end connects with the database and provide data from the database. And we need to connect these two, so for that we use the JSON. Okay, and JSON is just only a file. Okay, actually if I say the JSON is just only a file, like we create a file here, like this is the JSON file. Okay, so it is actually created in the backend. Okay, it is created in the backend actually, and it should be inside the this one actually. Okay, JSON is created here inside the backend server, and JSON is just like a file. Okay, JSON is just like a file. Okay, here it is. Okay, now it's good. It's inside the backend server. Okay, it's just a file created with the list of items, like JSON example. Let us try some example of JSON here. Okay, this is the JSON format. Okay, this is the JSON format. These are all JSON. Let's find more example if there is available in the internet. Okay, this is the JSON. Okay, here I did not find an example. JSON API. Let us see if we can get. Okay, what's happening? I couldn't see any. Oh my god. Yeah, here we have, yeah, like this. Okay, this is one of the JSON file that is created inside the backend server. Okay, we create the backend server, and we provide like this URL. Okay, like this URL, and what this is the URL. Okay, here this is we have created file, and this is the URL here. Okay, let's see if I can paste this here. Yeah, so this is the URL. Okay, this is the JSON file that is created by the backend, and now how this front end is going to read this JSON file. Okay, so this front end is going to read this JSON file using the fetch method. If you are using JavaScript, then you know about Ajax, right? You know about Ajax. Okay, you should know about Ajax if you are using JavaScript. So using this Ajax method, or there is some fetch method is there, fetch API, like this kind of example is there using JavaScript. Okay, using this kind of Ajax or fetch, we can read the JSON file. Okay, I'm not going to tell you about how to use this JavaScript fetch or JavaScript Ajax or React.js fetch. Okay, because this is not a JavaScript tutorial, it is just a Golang. Okay, so just for to make you clarify, I'm just telling you here. So how this connect, now you know about the API. Let me see how long the video is going on. Where is okay, 9 minutes is going on. Okay, I'm not going to take too much long time because there is not too much time. Okay, now you know about this is called API. Okay, this is called API. This is called API, and so means application programming interface. Okay, so to communicate between the two servers, okay, like front-end and back-end servers. Now you know about this. Now what happened here is this is a open. Now everybody can read this file, okay, everybody can read this file. So now what we want to make, we want to make this a private, private, like we need like we want to make this JSON file or JSON file or API means secure, means we don't want to share with public. We just want to send this data only to the specific person or to the specific server. Okay, so for that what we do is we just encrypt this file, okay, using some encryption method, okay, and this is called JWT token. Now here what does JWT token does is, JSON web token means it just create a token, okay, it just create a token in the header. As you know that if you know what is the structure of the API, there is header, body and payloads, right? Like let us go and search, okay, station, sorry, API structure design. There is header and there should be, okay, I'm not going to show you here again. I just forgot it. The video is being too long, so let's not talk about it. So in API we send the data, like there is header and payloads and body. So in header it creates a token and send the token, and here in the front end this token is stored in some head stored, and it is matched. When the token is matched, then only he is going to read the JSON data that is available on the API. Okay, so now I think you got what I'm trying to say. My communication is not so much good, sorry for that, but I hope I could make you understand little bit as you need to understand. Okay, now this is called JSON web token, and using this JSON web token we just create a middleware. Means in the Fiber there is already middleware. Okay, let us go to the code and see how we do this. So for that we need to install Go JWT. Okay, we already have this one. Here it is. Okay, here it is, I think. Now let us search, let us check this out. I think it is not the one we are searching for. We have a Go JWT authentication. Okay, let us check JWT Go. So here it's only for the token, I think, AWS and compliances. Let us check. Okay, here Go Fiber JWT. This one is the here. Yep. Now this is the middleware. You should go to this one. I will paste the link of this one in the video description. You can find this link from the video description. And now let us start coding. So firstly you need to install Fiverr, which in my project it's already been installed. And now second we need to install Fiverr JWT version 3. Okay, I'm going to install this. Just copy it and then we're going to paste it here where it is. Okay, I'm going to paste here. Okay, okay, it's being installed. It's working at the backend, so let us wait for it to install clear. I don't know why it's taking. Okay, it's being downloading now. Sorry for the delay because my system is a little bit slow, so it's working very slow here. Okay, and after that we need to install the JWT. Okay, here is Fiverr JWT and Golang JWT. Here we have, as for instruction, let us install this one as well. Okay, it's already been installed, I think. Okay, now as we know that in the previous video we already have created lots of the APIs. Okay, lots of the API is created here, and now today we are going to create some login system for that. Okay, so for that here it is the source. Okay, let us see here what we have created. Here is the default. This is the users create. Okay, articles. Oh, we need to create a new collection here for the FEA testing. Oh, sorry. Here we are going to create new collection. Where it is? New collection. Okay. And this is, I'm going to name it like what we can say, Golang. Okay, Fiverr test, we can say like this. And then here we're going to create new request, that is la user data list. Okay, so if you are confused that from where I'm getting this kind of FEI testing tool, then I'm going to tell you that I'm using here Thunder client. You can go to just extension and type Thunder client. You may find this one. Okay, this one I already have installed here, so install it. Okay, here this one I got this here. So Thunder client is actually an alternative of the Postman. So if you are using Postman, then you don't need to use this. And I think the Postman have much more feature than this one. Thunder client does not provide too many features as Postman provides. Okay, so what is the URL that what is the API that we're going to put it here? Let us copy this. Okay, where it is? Yeah. It will be in the get method. So which API I'm going to put it here? Where it is? Sorry. I think source ID all. I need the list of all actually. Create is there as. Okay, let us go to the database and see what kind of data we have. phpMyAdmin. Okay, I have not started this one, uh, Jam. If you know that I have installed Jam in my server. Okay, let us clear it first. XAMPP. Oh, sorry. I'm going to start my Jam. Okay. Yeah, now Jam is started. If you are not familiar with the Jam, then Jam is a okay. This is not here. I need to. Actually, I forgot the server's address. This is the virtual host. Okay. I forgot actually the URL of the local. It should be only the localhost 13. Yeah, that's it. So if we are not familiar with the jump XAMPP, please go to the internet and search about it. It is actually used by the PHP full stack developer, where we already have Apache, MySQL and PHP installed. Okay, so here now it is login. So this is the test database that we're using. So here first we don't have any data here as well. Okay, we have some data in the user, so let us create new API. Okay, so that where we can get list of all the data. Actually, in the home page, this is the controllers home. So controllers, users and controllers home. Okay, here let us uncomment this KU. Okay, and this one KC. We don't need this. So here what it is showing, that we're going to get the list of all the data that is available in the users table. Okay, means in this table whatever data is available, we're going to get in this uh, API. That is actually it's a home page. Okay, now we're going to get all the list of the data that is available inside the users table on our home page. So let us check it, but before doing that, let us run this using the notmon. If you are not familiar with the notmon, then see my previous video. I already have mentioned about this. So notmon, actually if we use the notmon, then we don't need to always save the code and then run the go run main.go again like this. We don't need to do like that. Whenever we save, the server is automatically going to restart again using the notmon. So it's a very useful. You need to use that. Okay, so now it's going to be the home page. Now if I see send, yep, that's it. So this is what we are going to get here in the data list. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're going to make this API secure. Secure means we need a token to access this data. We don't want to make this public, we want to make it private, or we want to make it secure. Okay, so that people need token to access this data. So how we are going to do is, now we already have installed JWT token. Now okay, JWT, this one Go Fiber JWT in our the project. So now we need to use that. So how we are going to use that, here is already an article just written about that. We need to put this JWT middleware. This is the middleware. Okay, we need to put this It's a very simple, guys. It's actually a very simple. Suppose uh, we're going to put this here. Now what is happening is, now okay, now here we see a little bit of the undeclared name. Okay, let us because the library is not included, so for that what we can do is we can just write go more tidy. Okay, now red color is not going anymore. Okay, now what the problem is happening is we are not including uh, the this one, the libraries. That's okay. I'm going to put it here. Okay, again I need to run this go more tidy now. Okay, go more tidy is if you import a new library, you need to run the go more tidy, because it will download the library dependencies. Okay, now what we are doing is we have put the middleware code here, okay, at the bottom of the API list that we have. So what is going to happen, at the above one is going to be the public API, and the bottom one is going to be whatever you're going to put the API at the bottom, it is going to be the private API. Okay, private API means it is the we need a token to access this. So I'm going to put this control home API here. Okay, now because I have put this API at the bottom of the middleware, now it has become a private. Now if we go to our Thunder client and we hit on the send, now it says missing or malformed JWT. Why it is saying like that? It is just an error the sent by the Golang fiber. It is showing the missing or malform because now it is a private. Okay, we need token to access this. Okay, now it is like some it is not in good format, so let us make it a JSON format. So how we are going to uh, make it a JSON format here? Okay, I think we can have this error handler, and here okay, actually I forgot about this one, but no worries, it is not so much important. Now only we need to learn is now it has become a private one. Now how to make it a public? So for that we need to create a login page as well, because we need to log in, right? If we are able to without login, how we can access this? So we need to build one login page as well. So here we are going to build a login page for that. Where is the controllers? Okay, we're going to add here a new file, and that will be a login go. Okay, and this will be packets. Okay, my system is too slow. I'm sorry, really sorry for that. It's being so slow. Okay, now let us come here and let us get this login. Okay, this is the login now. Okay, I'm just copying and I'm just I'm just doing like a copy paste. but we don't need to memorize this. You just go to this URL that I'm going to paste it in the video's description, and you can do the same as what I'm doing. Now here it's showing the red color. Let us do go more tidy. Why my system is running too slow? Go more tidy. Okay, it's still red color. Why this red color? Because uh, yeah, sorry for that. Now we were able to see it only red color because it is inside a fiber. Okay, so it is not going to work. Okay, so now here also, if you know, we need to write it capital letter, otherwise it is not going to work. And here it is red color. Don't worry, we need to just comment it and then rewrite. We need to return this one in the JSON format. Okay, otherwise it was not going to work. Okay, error. Okay, it is going to be the error actually. Okay, fiber. Okay, now understand something error only. I don't want to waste too much time, that's why I'm just writing in shortcut form. Okay, so here also there is a red color, so I'm going to put it here as well. Yeah, okay, now let us see what this code is written for. This code is written as username and fast. Means it's a form data. Okay, we are going to send first request, and this is the payload data that users is here and password is here. Okay, and then this is the username. Actually, in reality, we are going to get we are going to match the username and password. From our database, but here because we're just only learning how to make an authorization, we're just doing just simply means just putting some dummy username and password, because we are not getting data from database here now. Okay, so if it does not password or username does not match, then this error is going to be executed, and it is otherwise, if the username and password matches, then here it creates a claims, and it is going to send this name John Doe in the token. Means by accessing the token we can get this name like John Doe. We can also have additional name like ID also we can store here in the token. And okay, no problem, we can store the ID as well. Okay, and this is the time expiry time when our token is going to be expired. So here time hours into 72, I think it's 72 hours. Okay, I think it's going to be somewhere 72 hours. I could not get it. It should be, it is I think at 24 hours. I think, I'm not so sure, but it doesn't matter. Okay, you just, if you want to put it for 1 week, then just we can put it here like this, or we can put here like 24 hours into 7 as well. You can do it like this also. It is going to be for a week actually. For a week means after a week the token is going to be expired. So here they are going to create the token here now, and then here it's going to be byte secret. Okay, nil. If there is some error, then it is again going to throw the errors, return the errors. And then if there is no error, then it is going to return the token. Okay, return the token here. This T is the token. Okay. So let us let us now create an API route for this one. So go to the main. This should be actually in the public, because it is not a private. Login cannot be a private, so it should be a get method. Sorry, it should be a post, because it is a login form, right? So here login. Okay, the route will be login. Controllers, because it is inside the controllers models, and the name of the method or function is login. So okay, so it should be working, right? What is happening here? Again, it is in the red color. Okay, login is there in log controllers. Okay, where it is? Okay, what is happening here? Why we are getting red color? Login. C dot errors, C fiber errors. Okay, what errors we get? We're getting. Okay, no problem. I'm going to do comma tidy. It should be working with that, but controllers. Okay, what is the problem happening? I couldn't get it. Okay, here we have a fiber to GitHub dot this one. JWT. Okay, let us copy this here. The problem is the JWT version 3 we have, and this one is, I don't know why not occurring here. This should be calling version 3. Version 3 we have, and this is version 4. Because of the library is not included very well. It's showing something again. Okay, let us have the comma tidy again. Okay, it's just my system is very slow. I'm really sorry about that. It is getting, the video is being too long now. It's 37 minutes. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Next time it will not happen. Okay, what is happening? It's still stuck. Go more tidy, it should be done. Why it is finding models for packets? Go fiber version 3. It should be here working like this. Okay, why it is saying go fiber version 2, right? And this is go more tidy. Okay, now I think it's no error here, but still here we have some error. Where's the okay, now the error is gone. Okay, we are having little bit error at the because of this version. Okay, we did not fit this version 2 and this version. Okay, we should look very carefully if we are importing the correct GitHub link. Now our login API is created. Okay, it's done, and I think we should save here. Okay, Now it's saved. And now let us check if it is running well. Okay, yeah, node1 is still running well. Now we need to create a new Thunder client API. Okay, we need to create a new request. This is for the login. Okay, and it is going to be the post method. Okay, now we're going to come here, body, and then form. And what is the request that we need to send? Let us go to login, and that is user and pass. Okay, user and pass. And what is the username? John and Doy. Okay, it should be the same. User and pass. John Doy. Okay, and let us save it and send the request. Oh, I'm really sorry. I did not put the URL. I did not put the API route. Now this is the API route, and yep, now it's working fine. We're getting the token here. Okay, we're getting the token here. Now login form, our login API is working fine because it is changing the token. Okay, now we are currently logged in. Now if we go to the data list here, we still could not find the list. It is still showing the 400 bad errors, so bad requests. Okay, now what we need to do is just copy this one token. Okay, make sure the token is copied well, and then go to the data list API, and here in the out, okay, bearer, we're going to pass this token, and then save this, and then send the request again. Yeah, ta-da! Now we are all logged in successfully here. Okay, so on this video become very long, guys. It's been 42 minutes, I think, because I did try to explain you many things here, but it was just a very simple thing. You just need to go to this URL, which is going to be available in my video description. The code was very simple. Okay, the code was very simple. We just need to put the middleware here, and we just need to install this Go Fiber JWT. Okay, and then whatever we're going to put URL below the middleware is going to be private, and above the middleware is going to be the public. Only this thing we need to memorize. And here we already have this one. This is the login, and in the production you try to get this from the username, and you try to match this data from your database. And here, okay, now we need to get the what we can say, we data list, the become the public, right? Now we need to get the ID of the user, right? We need to know which user is logged in, which user ID user is logged in. So for that, I'm going to go to this data list, and okay, instead of going to this data list API, we're going to create a new API instead of that, and this will be the what you can say, protected. Okay, we are just going to create this new API, protected API, and the URL will be the protected only. And then here we're going to add this. Okay, add new file, protected.go package. Okay, this with the controllers. Okay, Okay, now this will be the okay, let us copy this one. Okay, not I'm going to copy from here, but it's going to be the func. What was it? The func protected. This one C star. This one fiber, right? Fiber dot ctx. Okay, error. Okay, yeah. Now here what we're going to do is we're going to find out the who is the logged in user. Okay, we need to know, right, who is the logged in user, what the username of the logged in currently logged in username is. We need to know that, right? So let us go to the documentation, the GitHub, and see whatever is written there. Here it is. We need to find the claim, right? Means what I'm trying to say is that we need to know who the hell is logged in, right? Okay, so here we're getting a little bit error because here the version is not correct. What is the version? Okay, this Golang JWT version 4. Yeah, version 4. It should be working fine now. Yeah, it's working fine now. Here it is by default. Okay, here this line is default. Okay, we cannot change this user. Okay, here this is user, we cannot change this because it comes from here. Here we have some yeah, here. Okay, so this should be user, that is why this user cannot be changed, but here we can change. Okay, here what we can do is send string. Okay, instead of this send string, let us let us send this in the JSON format. Fiber. Okay, dot map. Okay, okay, the current username name is, now we're going to get this from this one. Okay, the name, this one. Okay, this is the name, right? This the name should be similar with this one, whatever we have claimed here. The name will be John Doe and the ID will be this one, right? We need to get the name and ID. So now let us get the ID also. So we can just copy paste and just ID, and this should be ID, and I think this should be int, and let us see ID and ID and ID. Okay, now we should get the name and ID of the person who have been logged in. So now let us go to the Thunder client and create new request. Where is the request? Okay, protected, and find the URL here. Protected, so protected. Okay, I forgot it was in the get method. Okay, so if we go here, it is a protected. So now let us go to the login and copy this token, and here out here and send this. Here we have a little bit error connection protected. Okay, let us check about the what is concatenation was forcefully closed by a few. Okay, something is wrong here. Let us see what is wrong. Locals users JWT token current users, it should be name ID. Okay. Just try with the one. I don't know what is wrong here. It should be working fine, but something went wrong. Sequence JWT. Okay. Okay, it should not be any problem here. It should be a string. Error. What error is error? Okay, we will try to see this in the next video.